Soleil Frye says she spent many days and nights in tears directing new doc about Aaron Carter's family, exclusive. The Carters, Hurts to Love You delves into the toll that addiction and mental health struggles took on the famous family. Soleil Frye, 48, tells people she was in tears directing the new documentary about Aaron Carter and his family. She notes that she watched many hours of archival family footage to make the Carters' Hurts to Love You documentary film. The former child star turned director says she hopes the film shines a spotlight on the universal experiences of substance abuse and mental health struggles in families. Soleil Frye says that directing her new documentary about the Carter family was a deeply emotional experience. While speaking exclusively to people during a recent interview, Frye discussed what it was like making the Carters' Hurts to Love You, a film about the late Aaron Carter and his 4 siblings, including Nick Carter. The 2-part documentary premieres on April 15th on Paramount Plus and uses archival footage as well as present-day interviews to tell the story of how addiction and mental health struggles affected the famous family. For me, one of the most painful parts of this journey was really living through their family archives and seeing and witnessing what was happening and what these children were going through at such a young age, Frye, 48, says of the experience. It makes me super emotional thinking about it. There were so many days and nights that I was in tears, and I felt so much for them, she adds. The former child star also said that she could often deeply relate to Aaron, who died of a drug-related accidental drowning in 2022 at the age of 34, while watching the footage that I started acting when I was 5 years old. I started Punky Brewster when I was around 7, so I was very close to Aaron's age when he started performing, and it's a really surreal world to be a part of. So for me, it really connected to my heart because I know what that feels like to want to make people happy and to also want to be loved, she explains. Also, a lot of times this industry wants to keep you young forever and little forever. And so I know for me, when I went through puberty and we explored it in the 2021 documentary, Kid 90, that ultimately it was jarring for people to see me as a teenager, Frye continues. And sometimes the industry can be a painful place to go through your most awkward stages. And so the fact that Aaron was then growing up in front of the world, and that feeling of wanting to be loved, and then not always feeling that love back, there's a lot of layers to it. If you or someone you know needs mental health help, text STRENGTH to the crisis text line at 741 to 741 to be connected to a certified crisis counselor.